Al, welcome to Inuyasha meets King of the Hill this week.
No kidding.
What if they had the King of the? Do you think there's a mashup of someone taking an Inuyasha opening and putting the King of the Hill music over it?
Oh my God. Or I hope there's some kind of King of the Hill Inuyasha mashup. There has to be, right?
I don't know.
There has to be.
I'm not seeing it on the YouTube.
No.
The
It's
only ones I'm
terrible.
seeing are Hank Hill and Yu Yu Hakusho, which is a different show,
Yeah, that's what showed up when I
and Hank
searched it.
Hill and JoJo.
King of the Hill is my favorite anime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, hello, welcome to this week's episode of Season Lamb Check Up OVA. That's not it. This is Jared now. Watch Inuyasha. Whoops, wrong show. This is episode 86. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Cow and Ladium.
Hello.
Got thrown off talking about King of the Hill, as you do.
As you
We are
do.
we are watching season 4, episode number 3, or episode 85, entitled "The Evil Within Demon's Head Castle,"
hmm
which is a very
We're going
weird way to
we're going to a
describe that.
castle.
Yes, we're going to a castle.
There's a demonic aura. Did you know there's a demonic aura?
Yeah, they gotta watch out with that demonic aura. They
The
meet an
demonic
old
aura.
lady,
Yeah.
and she's
She's
trying to take down this demon
it's like a weasel.
weasel, and she fails, and then the group comes in and takes care of it, and then she throws pocket sand at everyone.
Yep.
Sha sha sha!
Sha, sha, sha. She calls it purification salt, but it's absolutely just pocket
It's
sand.
pocket sand. Cha!
She just keeps repeatedly throwing it at Inuyasha because he's being a butthead.
I ain't gonna let the big government demons come after me.
I mean,
But
she is an exterminator of sorts.
you're not wrong. Oh man. Yeah, they team up together because there's a demonic aura happening, and they go to this castle which has a demonic aura happening around it.
Yeah, do you know
And
about the demonic aura? Also,
there's a
there's a big a big I was gonna say prize money, but that's not the correct
a
term.
big reward,
There you go. So they're gonna split it.
which Inuyasha is very like not. He does not care. He wants to go find Naraku. That's his big plan and everything. But
Mm.
then they hear the reward, and Moroku's immediately like, "I'm in.
Yup.
Let's go." So they go to this castle, and we see before they head there, there's like the lord of the castle slaying a lady
Gal.
because she looked into his room, and he's like, "Arr, quit it."
Bleh.
And then they get there, and the people are like, "Yeah, this is real weird. The Lord's been acting real strange. This is the seventh body we've had the bury recently." And we were both like, "I think you would have nipped this in the bud before that."
Yeah, because they like have the girl's body. They're just parading it by bleeding. And like, yeah, it's the seventh one. It's like, oh no. Um, maybe not do that.
Yeah, you should figure that out before then.
Yeah.
A big demon head shows up, and they try and kill it, but weapons are ineffective.
Oh, our favorite character, the closed captioning guy, did some wild stuff this week. He did get Reaver Soul Stealer.
You got
He
some
did.
things right, even though it was like omitting some things. But then here we go.
Here I come.
Or he's like, "Here I come." Sorry.
Here I come, said here I comes. And then there was what was the one? Oh, the suture one. Ceiling sutra.
The ceiling. Dot dot dot.
Ceiling dot dot dot. I was like, he didn't even try.
Yeah, so like a giant demon head shows up after the princess introduces herself, and Moroku is like, "I will definitely stay here and help you fend off this demon aura."
I will do it
Uh,
by myself.
Sango tries to fight it and just like doesn't work. Inuyasha tries to fight it, doesn't work, and Moroku's like, "Oh hey, we gotta throw some charms up there and take care of it because that thing's not real.
Yeah. It's
So let's
make
do
believe.
that."
Um, I also think it's funny that everybody's like, wow, Sango's really, really dedicated to fighting this thing. And it's like every time she gets jealous, she just goes completely bonkers on whatever demons around. Like,
No
y'all should be
angry.
used to
Yes,
this by now.
angry.
Basically, they should be used to this by now.
Uh,
God.
but yeah, after that, they have a little meal and chit chat about things, and the lady's just throwing The old lady's throwing pocket sand at everyone still.
Yep.
That's real good. Eventually, Inuyasha and Moroku go check out the Lord just to see if like if he's a demon, if he's possessed. They're trying to like get the lowdown on what's actually happening. And Moroku looks in and he sees like, oh, he's just a dude. He's got his weird glowy eyes, but I think this dude's just possessed. This isn't a demon situation. So this is how we should approach this from now on, per se. And then they go back to their room and kind of reconvene and everything. And then the princess is like, hey, you want to come with me down to the basement?
The basement.
I want to show you something. And Moroku's like, well, yes, of course I do. And everyone's like, you should probably take someone with you. And he's like, it'll be fine. What's the worst that's going to happen? And then the princess leads him down to beneath the castle, and like, here's a bunch of human bones and stuff of like monks and priestesses that tried to exorcise the demon before. They all died, so we just buried them here. Isn't that weird and strange that we just leave them here?
Wow.
The Lord shows up and just wants to fight everyone. He transforms into a demon.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, that's not good. Everyone else shows up over there, and Moroku's stuck downstairs, and he's like,
help me, Inuyasha.
oh, this is not good. The demonic aura has made it so I cannot move. Oh no. But the old lady gave him a tiny bit of pocket sand just in case he needed it. So he uses that. And oh no, the princess is a demon.
And that's how the episode ends.
That's how the episode ends. Oh no.
Oh no. He's like, help me, Inuyasha. Help me.
We have one note.
One note.
Madam Exorcist may have truly been one in her prime, but it seems her spiritual powers and awareness have left her in her old age. Because she's come out of retirement for this specifically.
Yeah, she came out of retirement. Okay, so you say it, madam. I say it, madam. Moroku says it, madame. And it threw me off.
I mean, you could say it either way, I guess.
You can. The whole time I was like,
I feel like, though, if you were like saying it as like a title with a name attached to it, it would be madam.
Madam, right.
But if you were just saying the word itself, you could say madame.
You could say madame, yeah.
That's usually how it makes the most sense.
Usually, but Moroku's also Moroku, and
that's
I don't know.
That's also true.
I think
don't trust
they're all Canadians, so.
Hey. But yes,
maybe
also
Canada does it differently.
Yeah, they added a bunch of extra O's and stuff to it as well, or U's, excuse me.
Yeah.
This is also our last episode with Every Heart. Singing in Japanese is over.
Except for this time we got female singing in Japanese.
Yeah.
Every Heart is legitimately one of my favorite closings, so I'm sad to see it go. So 07s for that.
Salute.
Yeah. I mean, there are really no bad closings. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm sure there is one, but there aren't really any bad closings, but like Every Heart is top tier.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's it. It's gone. Goodbye.
We'll get our next ending next time as we discuss episode 86 entitled Secret of the Possessed Princess. Gee, I wonder what the secret is.
It's so wild that they like change the endings during an arc.
I think it's just probably like when it's airing and like just X amount of episodes, and then all right, let's get a new ending or an opening in there.
No, I mean it makes sense.
We gotta sell them that music merch.
You're right.
But yeah, we'll talk about all that next week. But for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimeCheckup.com or sac.cool is where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. You can find more from Anladium at anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup, and you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, a critical analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next week as we find out what the secret of this princess could possibly be.
What could it be?